it is not just emotional or physical, it is spiritual. Feeling good is spiritual. It's not just an emotional thing or a physical thing. Um, Something that I really, really like, and I want to share this for you. Adam Hilfer once said that if you are connected to the divine, you will always be fine. If you're connected to the divine, you will always be fine. And for you to be connected to the divine, you have to feel good. You have to feel good first. Now, this is what the problem is. That our outlook with life is that we think, most of the people think that, give me what I want and I will feel good. For example, you think, give me the car and I will feel good. When the kids go to college, I'll feel good. When I get a bigger house, I'll feel good. When I have so much money, I'll feel good. When I go to holiday, I'll feel good. That is where we're wrong. You have to feel good first. You have to feel good first for you to attract all those things into your life. If you say, I will be happy, or I will feel good when I do get that big car, that's never going to happen, because you are defining what love is. You're defining what happiness is. You must feel good first inside for you to get that car, for you, because when you feel good inside, what universe is doing, it's picking up on your energy. It's picking up the happy vibrations, the frequencies you're giving out. It picks up on it, and then it goes all around everything that ever is. It's in the creation, goes and connects like a magnet to all the other good things which are on the same frequency that you're emitting. So if you're happy, if you see a car, for example, my favorite car is an Audi A5 Cabriolet, and when I didn't have that car, I used to look at people who had that car, and I would always feel good. I'd feel like I was driving that car, and I was sending out that vibration continuously. And because I sent out that vibration continuously, I attracted that car into my life. I was able to get. So, in scientific terms, you have to feel good first, because when you feel good, you align with source, you align with God, with inner being, with your higher self, whatever it is that you believe in. You align with source, and you become a vibrational match to your desires. And when you become my vibrational match to your desires, then they manifest. They come into existence. So that is it. Now, the next question is, how can you feel good at first? That is the next thing. So we understand that for us to get what we want in life, we have to connect to the source. And if we want to connect to the source, we have to feel good. And now the next question is, how? How do I feel good? How do I feel good if my account is in minus? How do I feel good if I'm going through or living in a terrible, terrible relationship? How do I feel good if I want a baby and I can't have a baby? How do I feel good if I'm in a job that I don't like? That is the question. And I will tell you, it's a very, very simple answer. It's something that we overlook in our life. Love. You have to learn to love yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to love the situation you're in. You have to focus on the positives in that situation. For example, if you're stuck in a traffic on motorway, I'm always stuck on M4, and I still take the M4 because it's high speed. I'm a fast driver, so I know, even though I'm stuck, everybody's horning and everybody's in a bad mood. The sun's really hot and everybody wants to go home. It's a Friday, bank holiday. I could easily just jump on the same energy as all the cars around me. However, I sit in the car, I put an audio book up about law of attraction, I listen it, and I think I am so grateful for this traffic, because of this traffic I'm able to listen to Jack Canfield's law of attraction book, or to The Secret, or revisit some of the other the scientist intention experiment about law of attraction. I utilize that time. That is the trick. You have to feel good in the situation you're in. You have to be thankful for the situation you're in. And that is the only way that situation is going to change, because your new frequency is positive now, and the situation has to change into a positive thing. Universe has to change your bad situation, if you feel good about it, into a positive situation to match your positive frequency. You cannot be feeling good and be stuck in a horrible situation, because that all the phenomenal teachers told us that. Hicks tells us that. He says there should be only one goal in your life, and that is to feel good. You must feel good. That is the only goal you need to live by in your life. Something that I found really interesting during my research, and I continue to do a lot of reading, is Dr. Perth did a research on law of attraction, and she said humans are hardwired to experience pleasure due to receptors for bliss located in our frontal cortex, which basically means we are hardwired to feel good. It's our natural being. To feel good is our natural being. Why do we want more money? Or why do we want the perfect relationship? Why do we want the perfect body? Why do we want the perfect car? Why do we want the perfect children? Why do we want the perfect job? It's because all of that will make us happy, and happiness is our natural state of being. If there's anything that you desire in your life, you desire it because it makes you happy. It makes you happy. Happiness is where you need to get to. But for you to be able to get to that happiness, you must be happy right now, in this moment, in this particular present moment. You have to be happy to attract everything that you want in your life for the future. Focus on feeling good at all times. Keep that your intention. That what will happen is all your decisions will be based on feel good. Feel good, feel God. That's your decisions based on. And when all your decisions come out of love and out of happiness, the end result of those decisions will be happiness and love as well. It's just how it works. That's how the force. You must love yourself and love those around you, whether it's an object, an animal, people, circumstances. Everything around you is an energy. Like I said in my first video, everything is atoms. All those things can actually feel you, like you can feel them. You can feel the trees. I've got lots of plants in my room, in my house, and I can feel their energy. I feel like the air is a lot more cleaner when they're giving out oxygen all the time. I can feel their energy. I can feel the energies of the pillows. They make me happy sometimes, you know. So I've lost my train of thought. What I'm saying is basically you must love everything and anything around you. Focus on the positive aspects of every moment and every person. Savor joyful experiences. If you have an experience that you love, relive that experience through your memory. Make yourself happy first thing in the morning. Think, and this is something again I said in my first video, wake up in the morning, say thank you for all the things you thank you for, and then live your day. Imagine and visualize your day exactly how you want it to go, and say thank you and feel like your day's already gone, like you wanted it to go. 100% that is how your day is going to go. If you hear somebody say something negative about another person, yes, feel sorry for the person who the backbiting is happening for, but also feel sorry for the person who is backbiting, and think of the whole situation that, oh, they must be angry, and think of the positive aspect in that person. Think about positive people, and think about positivity in all people at all times, and that way your energy will just not dip down. People around you who've shouted or horned at you or anything like that, do not react to them. Choose to not react to them, or choose to react to them in a positive way to keep your frequency high, to keep it high, because your end goal is get to that dream. All these people around you, all these things around you, none of that matters. What matters is you. What matters is what you believe in, your dreams, and where you want to go. That is the most important thing in the world. Nothing else whatsoever. Fourth trick, focus. Focus. When I started this video, I said, could you really focus on what I'm going to tell you? Because that is what we're going to remember. Abraham Hicks said, and it's very interesting, he said, it's as easy to create a castle as it is to create a button. It just depends what you're focused on. In other words, no dream is a big dream or a small dream. It just depends what you're focused on. I am really focused on Journey of Love. I'm really focused on passing this message to as many people. I am focused on having my own designer flagship stores across the countries, metropolitan cities across the world. I know I'm having a designer flagship store in Vegas, in Dubai, in Lahore, in London, in Tokyo, in Miami. I'm having my stores. I know I'm giving £50,000 £100 at least, the minimum, into charity a year. I know these are my dreams and I'm focused on them. Focus on your dream. Decide a dream. The trick is to focus on what you want, not what you don't want. For example, I came out of a divorce and in a relationship that I wasn't happy with, and then for a couple of months later, I focused on, I don't want the same relationship. I don't want this, and I don't want that, and I don't want this in a person. And then I realized what I was doing, because I was focusing on all the negative things. That's what I was attracting into my life. I said to myself, I don't want it. I don't want this in a person. I don't want this. And that's what kept coming back to me, because love attraction is partial to you, remember? It doesn't care whether you want it or don't want it. What you think about, you bring about. So then I changed it to what I did want. What I did want was, I thought of a person that I wanted and the qualities that I wanted in this person, and that's what I got. A couple of months later, I met the man who had exactly what I wanted. You know, both of us believe in the same thing. So the trick is to focus on what you want, not what you don't want. If you're focusing on the unpaid bills, on the credit cards, or not having enough money, that is what you're going to attract. More credit cards, not having enough money, more and more circumstances that will drain you of that money. If you're living in a relationship and you're focusing on how bad the relationship between you and two, that is you're going to see more of, and that is what's going to come, because that is your experience. You're attracting that. If you are in a relationship and you love this person, or you were in love with this person at some time and now it's gone sour, you can actually make that relationship alive again, simply by focusing on the positive aspects of that person, positive aspects of that relationship, and you will see literally within minutes, within seconds, within days, within months, your relationship will get back to exactly how you want it to be. You can make it. You can make whatever you want your life to be. So focus on opportunity and abundance instead of painful relationships and other worries. Focus on your dreams. Recognize that you have a power to choose what you want to focus on. You have the power to choose what you want to focus on. You know, I'm so sorry. I realized that I keep moving the screen. I'm so sorry. I'll be careful. Okay, so yeah, I was saying focus on what you like, not what you don't like. Focus on what you have, not what you don't have. Focus on the solution, not the problem. Focus on abundance, not lack of abundance. Focus on what you desire and not for settling for less. Please, please, please do yourself a favor. Don't settle for less. Believe that you can get what you want. Believe that you've got everything to get what you want. Michael Jordan, before he throws that ball into that net, he really focuses on his target. He focuses with precision onto where he wants that ball to go, in which basket to go, how it wants to go. That's where his focus is. That's where energy is flowing. That's what comes to him. He believes and visualizes he's done it already, and it happens. So you have to ask yourself, what are you focusing on now, right now? What are you focusing on? Are you focusing on the negative aspects? Do you only focus on your body when you've hurt yourself or you have a disease, or do you focus on your body when it's healthy? Do you focus on your body when it's healthy? Look at your life right now and focus on what you do want instead of what you don't want, and then start thinking about these things. That is the first step. Creation process. Think. Decide what you want. Ask the universe what you want and take it from there.